Look at my hair today.
Well, wear your mon hat.
I don't know where it is. Do you? And Monica's Spirit Queen hat.
You just saw the fucking thing. You just picked it up off the ground earlier. And then put it over here.
I'm gonna fall.
I'm already ready for bed.
I'm ready for bed. I want to say fuck the world.
Me too. I have nothing to look forward to.
Can y'all not wake me up tomorrow?
No, we have things to do tomorrow.
Like ever wake me up again?
Sure. I'll tell you what, I won't wake you up in the daytime if when I fall asleep at nighttime you don't wake me up.
I don't wake you up at night.
You wake me up a billion times a night
I
to
don't
do
wake you up
things
at
and
night.
ask me things, and
I don't wake you up at night.
you're full of dog poop. You know it and I know it.
It's dead. My channel's dead right now. Completely. Everyone's dead.
You better get on it.
Oh my god. My Monica Spirit Queen hat. My hair is everywhere. Ugh. I don't feel like wearing a hat. I'm in a hat mode. Just waiting for people to join. We're going to talk about what's going on in Texas, people. You left the door open. Have you guys heard of all the deaths? The murders that's been going on in Texas? Yeah, we're going to talk about Texas. I'm also doing live readings. If you guys want some readings done tonight. Cosmic Butterfly. You haven't heard it? So, Nathan! Can you please shut my door?
I'm coming right back in, but shut Mom's door.
Careful. So, there's been not just police shootings, but there's been people on people homicide. The latest one I just saw, that my husband even told me about, is a pit bull, full-grown, beautiful, big pit bull, was stolen from its owner. The owner was taking apparently the dog on a walk, and it was stolen from the owner at gunpoint. I mean, I would have just shot him back. You pull a gun at me to rob me, I'm going to shoot you. But I don't know what the situation was and what was going on, but lately people are killing people, even like New Orleans. I saw a video earlier today that this woman was like, don't come here to New Orleans. Don't even come for a vacation. Don't move here right now. It's like one of the worst times. I mean, New Orleans has always been really bad, but now it's like one of the worst times. And it's mainly teenagers, like younger kids that are doing it nowadays. And it's so bad, you guys. Like, it's horrible. I wonder like how, who these parents are, these kids' parents. Like, how are you going to let a child get a hold of a weapon and do that? It's just commit crimes. Earlier today, so we were going somewhere and we came to a red light. It's a big ass intersection, okay, with the intersection lights and stuff. So we get stuck at a light and I'm turning left. A handful of kids, handful of kids. Maybe the oldest was 12 or 13. I would say probably from the age of 7 or 8 all the way to maybe 12, the most. I wouldn't even say 13. These kids were so young, and they're running around in the middle of the street, which one of them almost got hit by a car. And it was like, it was crazy because luckily this car saw the kid and stopped. I mean, this kid was just, they were just running in the middle of the intersection, just like screaming, running around, crazy. And one of them almost got hit. And all of us, there was about maybe, I'm not even exaggerating, I would say more than 10, 15 cars, that stopped. And every single one of us just laid on our horn to make sure that kid didn't get hit. And luckily he didn't get hit. The driver saw him. And this kid literally jumped in front of the car, the moving car that was turning. It baffles me. And then in Texas, my husband has more stories. He's going to come in a minute so we could talk about it more. But apparently in Texas, I guess it's in Houston now that I'm just now finding out about. Just so many weird things that are happening. And I looked into it. I've been looking into it the last few days with more and more news coming out from Texas or about Texas. The crazy thing is I've noticed and seen some of these people, their actions, their behavior is way out there. And I can't say it all has to do with drugs or alcohol or whatever, or mental illness. But I have seen some that are literally demonically possessed. And that's why I said demons in Texas. I mean, demons are everywhere. But lately, they have been very active in Texas, which is crazy. So, that's pretty much what's going on with good old Texas right now. But we're going to definitely discuss some more. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read your comment right now. Hold on. Pierre, behave. Fuck, what was I going to put? Oh. I'm hungry. Wonder what it's gonna take to help clean that shit up, to be honest. Some people say prayers work. Well, if there's something evil going on, prayers don't really work until you get rid of the problem that's in the equation. You know what I'm saying? So, Texas does need a big cleansing, as far as basically our whole country needs a big cleansing, but mainly Texas right now, and in New Orleans. When I saw New Orleans and what this woman was saying, it was like breaking my heart. Like, these little kids, and it's not even adults these days, it's the kids. And I'm worried. Like, I wonder what's going on with these kids' parents. Are they dead? Are they not stable enough to take care of their kids, where they're running the streets right now? Like, I don't get it. That's, if somebody knows the answer to that, please let me know, because again, it's mainly young kids these days. It's not even the adults. And I do understand that they're looking at all these other corrupted criminals that are older than them, like the older adults. And they're like, oh, well, if he could do it, then I could do it. If she could do it, then I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So they're not really good influence on kids. But again, where the hell are their parents? Why aren't their parents chaining them up in their house? They're bad kids. They're bad kids. Chaining them up and saying, why are you doing this kind of shit? Instead of going to jail, you're going to go to my jail. I'm going to chain your ass up to your bed until you straighten your shit up. The only place you can go is to the fucking bathroom and back. And I'll feed you on the mattress on the ground. Treat them like an animal to see how it feels when they treat other people like animals. You know what I'm saying? And don't come back saying that's child abuse. It's not child abuse. If that was my kid would wish that they would not see the day of light in my hands, because I don't tolerate that kind of behavior. Thank you. I was looking for it too.
There's nothing in it.
Is that mine?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Do you want to put your 2 cents in a Texas? So, Cosmic Butterfly said so many variables I think come into play. Wonder what it's going to take to clean this shit up, to be honest.
Texas is bad right now.
Texas is really bad.
Every single day, there's about 5 or 6 murders there. A bunch of kidnappings, police getting killed. It's off the chain right now. But if you don't remember, I told you about a month ago that something was going on in Texas. Remember?
And it got worse.
No, but I told you about a month ago. I said, I think the devil's there. Something weird's going on over there.
Yeah.
And every day it's been getting worse and worse.
See, you guys, places where, and I know you guys are going to be like, oh, everything is has to do with spirituality with Monica. No, that's not true. Raising your kids properly the right way. Hey, Kurt, welcome. Kurt said good evening. Mm-hmm. Raising your kids has nothing to do with spirituality. Okay, so when I threw that out there to raise your kids properly, and where the hell are their parents when you have all these kids running amok on the streets? Like today when we saw it earlier, mm-hmm. Kids almost got ran over by the cars. Mm-hmm. And they were like between 7 and 8 to 11, 12 years old or something. They were young. One of them looked like my son's age. So that has nothing to do with spirituality. But what my husband was talking about right now is when there is a location, a place, an area. It could be a home, it could be a warehouse, it could be a building, it could even take a whole fucking town, okay? When there is a location, when people are dabbling with spirituality, and I'm talking about dark side spirituality, what you don't understand is you are unleashing, I'm not talking about the devil, you're unleashing demons. You are opening up all these portals and welcoming all these demons from hell.
And that's what I think happened. I think that there's a lot of cartel members that are like, especially in the area of Houston, and that they've been calling in all these demons for, for their help and for what they're doing. And now there's so many of them running around there, they're running amok in Texas. Like I said, every other day there's at least 5 or 6 shootings just in the city of Houston alone, not to mention the whole state of Texas. Just the city of Houston alone, there's 5 deaths or more a day there. And crazy stuff going on.
Can you let people know what some of those crazy things are?
Yeah, like shooting cops, kidnappings, murders.
There's a lot of kidnappings.
Murders.
There's a lot of kidnappings I've heard too.
Yeah.
And then I told him about that guy with his pit bull.
Oh yeah.
How they hijacked him for they took the pit bull.
Yeah.
What was it? Gunpoint?
Yep.
And what was he doing? Just walking his dog down the street?
No, he was in a business.
Oh, in a business.
He took the dog. He took the dog.
Sorry,
to
guys.
Work with
Sorry,
him.
guys. I don't want to mislead you guys. He's actually going to tell you. I thought he was walking the dog in the street.
No, so he took the dog to work with him because he didn't want the dog to be home for 10 or 11 hours to sell. And some dude ran in. I think it was like a car business or something.
So at his workplace.
Yeah, at his workplace. And the guy's been taking him there forever. And the guy said that dog's like his kid.
Wow. And this happened today?
Either today or yesterday. One of the two. I was going to take off my shirt, but I
Yeah, you can. Why can't you? So, the first time. But yeah, so apparently this guy, someone jacked his dog at gunpoint at his workplace. And so, I mean, how much more can people take? Like, I saw this video. This guy was, I'm trying to think exactly, I think it was in the UK. What the fuck what's that disease where you have? It's not a mental disease, it's like cerebral palsy or something where like you can't, and you can't control your body movements and stuff.
Well, Tourette's is that?
No, it wasn't Tourette's, it was cerebral palsy. I don't remember. Something like that. Some kind of a disease where it's physical, And I don't know if it was like their state senator he was talking, somebody higher up like that.
Right.
They were getting ready to, he saw the guy walking into some building that they were going to have a meeting.
Okay.
And it was just a regular citizen
right.
of that country. I think it was the UK. With the accent and the way they were dressed and stuff, I think it was the UK. So he approached this senator guy.
Right.
And people, it makes me like feel sorry for those who think that they don't have the voice to talk. But then this guy that has a medical issue, he was having a very hard time talking because he was so upset. Right. And you could tell he has some kind of medical issue, and he even said it too.
Right.
He was working.
Parkinson's disease.
Parkinson's disease. Thank you. That's what it was.
Kurt said it.
Oh, thank you. And he literally just walked right up to that senator guy, and there was a crowd of people there, and just walked right up to him and said, "You're a disgrace. I had a good job. I was finally working. I finally found a job for myself." Mm-hmm. It's hard when you have some physical, medical, something illness wrong with you. A lot of places are heartless. They won't hire you, mm-hmm. So it's hard to find a job. And apparently this guy has been working for this company for many, many years. He was comfortable working. He did not want to be on disability. Right. He even said he doesn't want to take on the government money. He doesn't want to apply for anything. He was working comfortably. Mm-hmm. And he said, now I'm forced to fill out paperwork and depend on the government because you shut down the business that I was working at. Right. Because apparently sick people, whether they're mentally ill or physically ill or medically ill, you guys don't accept those type of people, mm-hmm. and you don't support the businesses that hire those type of people. So you shut down the business that was taking care of me and helping me pay my rent in my apartment. Yeah. He said the only reason why he was working is because he does not want to depend on the government. He did not want government assistance. He didn't even file for disability. They told him you could stay home and get disability. The guy was motivated to work. Right. And he was literally in his face, and he was like pointing his finger, and he's like, "You're a disgrace. Right. You need to step down. You need to get out of our country." Like, he was just so fucking pissed off. And I was pissed off with him. I'm just like, if I could reach through the phone right now, I would strangle the senator. Right in front of everybody. Right. Good thing it didn't happen in front of me. And seeing this guy in tears, everybody's like having mental breakdowns. But my point is, it doesn't mean to go out there and commit crimes.
Right.
And yeah, you know, that place is demonically, Texas is huge, one of the biggest places that I've known for years of so many people doing dark rituals. So many people doing dark rituals. I know people from Texas.
Right.
I have friends from Texas that tell me all kinds of stories of things that they've seen with their own eyes, you know?
Right.
And it pisses me off. Like, it's not an excuse to turn to the dark side, risking everybody else's life, number one. And at the same time, it's not an excuse for you to go out there and commit a crime. And then have all these bullshit government officials trying to do gun control. No, they should do government control. That's what we need to do is take our government back in control.
Yeah, but that's another topic. That's for...
and that's what I'm saying, though. Like, and not just that, but they're the ones that are doing it too. Like, people need to wake up and see who's running your state and what they're doing. They're the ones that are doing satanic rituals as well, opening all these doors. So instead of people making it better, making the situation better and turning the dark into light, they are adding to the darkness, and they are feeding into the darkness, and they are actually going out there and committing all these crimes, which are feeding the demons there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I do.
So when I say, you know, not everything has to do with spirituality with Monica, but at the same time, come on, people. Louisiana too. New Orleans. I was just talking about New Orleans a few minutes ago too. New Orleans is a horrible place to move to right now. It used to be a really nice place 20 years ago. But now it's a horrible, you know, like I said, I've seen videos of people at New Orleans that are begging others not to go over there. And this one woman, she was sitting in her car and she was scared and she was filming. And she's like, you just, you know, you stop at a stoplight. And this is at the New Orleans that she was saying. You stop at a stoplight and these kids, young teenagers, this is the part when the teenage part came in when I was talking earlier about. You have these young teenagers that somehow get their parents' guns. Again, it's the parents' responsibility. Or they go and rob places or whatever. However the fuck they get their hands on them. Which again, I do agree that adults need to be more responsible with weapons. But still, she said, I'm scared to be at a stop sign or even a red light for not even 30 seconds.
Right.
For somebody to come up to you with, hold you at a gunpoint and take your purse, take your money, take your phone, take your wallet. At times, take your car.
Yeah. Your life.
Take your life.
That's the
They just walk up
thing.
to you and shoot you for no reason.
But here's the scariest thing. Kids today...
Why am I not getting donations for this?
Kids today have no value for human life. Mm-mm. It's almost like they're playing a video game, and in their mind that, you know, the guy will get back up and go again. Like, they have no human and they're willing, humanity, and they're willing to take your life over a look, over a word, or over nothing at all. You don't even have to look. Just for whatever reason, they do it.
And where are they getting all these examples from? Adults.
Yeah.
Their parents. You know what I'm saying? School officials. Yeah. Don't think school official people are like fucking angels.
They're the ones messing up the kids.
They're the ones corrupting the kids. And no, it's not. This one is not a different topic, because this is something that parents need to hear as well. Yeah. If your kids are going to school nowadays, today, tomorrow they have to go to school, don't take them to school. Yeah. Take them out of school. I took my kids out of school. Yep. My kids are not going to grow up to be corrupted. My kids are not going to grow up to be thugs. Yep. My kids are not going to grow up thinking that bullying other kids is okay and the school officials are on your side. Nowadays, it's different. And the most demonic entities on this planet nowadays for your kids' future are the school officials, the school districts, the teachers, the principals. I can't say shit about the janitors. I feel sorry for the janitors. They get stuck in the middle of all the bullshit.
Right.
But no, it's not fair to what's going on. And then he said something about Louisiana. Louisiana is another target place. And we were just talking about this a few months ago about Louisiana. Because, oh no, it was last year actually. When we were looking for a house to buy a house, and then I mentioned Louisiana without researching it first. And the first thing Donnie said was, no, that's another place that we will not move to. And I looked into it, not because of the alligators and the crocodiles. I'd rather live in a place where have alligators and crocodiles versus criminals, okay? And demonic entities that make you kill other people or even kill yourself. And no, my mouth doesn't have filter, so if you're gonna get offended, you might as well go watch cartoons. SpongeBob. But yeah, I mean, Louisiana is another place where there's specific locations, because they have like open fields in Louisiana, right? They have places where specifically at nights they will go there, and not only will they do rituals, but they do sacrificial rituals, not just regular demonic rituals. I'm talking about satanic where they I'm not even going to go into details with that stuff, but they do sacrifice lives, living beings, and not just animals. Let's just leave it to that. So yeah, Louisiana is another evil fucking place to move to. What do you think?
I think it's high on the list of places not to go to. I think there's some
evil,
definite dark evil going on there, and Texas and a few other places. I have a feeling that California is getting a black cloud surrounding them.
California has always had it because of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? But they were never this open until the last 2-3 years. So California's negative satanic bullshit is surfacing and has come to a head, or is going to come to a head. But they've already, there's a lot of people that are exposing these Satanists out there. There's a lot of people, I mean, if anything, I would say, and I hate to say this, but and I'm going to talk about New York next, but I would say California and New York are the top 2 places not to move to. In fact, move the fuck out of there if you live in any of those states. California and New York, move out of there. Do we have any California or New York people here? And Texas, Houston mainly. But it's spreading though. It's not just Houston. It's spreading. Give it a couple more weeks and it's spreading. They're going to go to the border. They're going to go to all kinds of different places. All kinds of different cities in Texas.
The real question is, what do you see a good state to be at?
What state is good to live in? Fuck, with all this corruption and evil people, it's sad to say. Hey, sissy. Welcome. It's sad to say that America is not America anymore. It's not. We're too dependent on other countries to take care of us. Does it make sense? Okay. I didn't want to go there, but I'm going to go there. China. The capital of all evil. China. Biden is depending on China to help run this country because he's in their pocket, and everybody knows that. It's not a secret. So I'm not. It's sad because our country was, not is, was the freest country in the world. Our country was the most
It still is. It's just not as much as it was before.
trusted country that other countries were depending on us to help them and be there for them. I can't say that now. America is not America. It's not the same America. Unless we get a president that doesn't have dementia and knows how to run a country properly. And I'm not talking about Democrats and Republicans. I'm not talking about political shit. I'm talking about somebody that can actually run a country in a fair way.
Yeah.
Somebody that's not, here to suppress the poor and keep them poor, and then keep the rich rich, and then and get rid of the middle class. That's what they want to do. They want to get rid of the middle class.
Violence rising all across New York City.
Another one, New York. I said it. New York is another one.
Everywhere. It's getting so bad.
Violence is everywhere, and I'll tell you why. Because of evil. Because of evil. Evil has risen. The devil has not risen yet. And I know a lot of people are asking me this. So many of you guys keep asking me, so when the Hell's Gates opened, is the devil here yet? Or did the Hell's Gates, the doors open yet? The gates open? Listen, the Hell's Gates, the doors are cracked, okay? They're not fully open. And what I mean by that is they're open enough for the demons, of course, to come out. Not as much open. Now is more open than it used to be. So that's why we see a lot more. And that's what happens when you're a Satan worshiper. When you do certain rituals. I'm not going to get into those rituals because you guys don't need to know how to do it. But these satanic rituals that people do, the more they do it, and I'm not talking about one or two people here or there. I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of groups, right? Not hundreds and thousands of individuals, hundreds and thousands of groups at a time. When they do these rituals, they are rattling up the earth underneath us.
Right.
And the more they rattle, the more the gate opens.
Right.
And the more demons are able to pour on earth, to come up here. The devil is not going to come up and surface and show himself just yet. Okay? Trust and believe, I personally know that. He doesn't like people. Okay? So if he shows himself up, when the devil surfaces, you no longer are going to have to ask me if the devil surfaced or not. You will personally experience him, see him, feel him, and hear him yourself if he chooses to come to you. Mm. Okay? And, and I hate to say this. Because, me being a public figure, and I mean, I love you guys. I love helping you guys. Of course, this has been my passion for many years. And I'm always going to be out there for you guys to help you guys out no matter what. But at the same time, how should I say this? I don't blame the devil for not liking humans. Because nowadays, humanity doesn't exist anymore.
But that's because
maybe 1% of humanity
left.
That's
because of the devil, though.
Not because of the devil, because of people choosing to do the things they're not supposed to do. Just like God says, you have your own free will to do what you want. Same thing with the devil. He's not God. Same thing with the devil. He says, you choose. You can come to me or you can go to God. You pick which one. And these people are picking the devil.
Right.
Which again goes back to me saying, I don't blame him for not liking human beings, because even the devil himself knows that the humanity doesn't exist anymore. 1% in this world, 1% that I know of the humanity that's left that actually still care about people. That will take their shirts off their backs for others, for strangers that they don't even know.
Yeah.
But the rest of the 99%, selfish, Satan worshippers, crackheads, drug addicts, gang members, fuck gang members, by the way, and fuck all the gangs in the world. What else? Just so much, you know what I mean? Like, just
Druggies.
Druggies. I don't know. I just don't know. Someone can't decide if they want to stay or not. They keep going and coming. Did you see that they arrested a 9-year-old girl because she didn't have a vaccine card and refused to wear a mask at a museum?
No, but I did see.
She said it was in New York.
I did see a 17-year-old kid shoot and kill his 16-year-old girlfriend, and they let him out on bail.
Yeah, apparently, according to Biden, what did he say the other day too? DUI, drunk driving, is not a crime?
Well,
he straight said that.
No, he said it isn't a violent crime.
It's not a violent crime. So technically it's not a felony. So you can have a DUI, drinking and driving, or even being high and driving on some kind of drug, doing a hit and run, killing somebody, and then you just get a slap on the wrist and it's not even a felony. You don't even do jail time. Maybe community service. You okay, son? Shit, that's what I forgot to get. Children's motion. The one important thing that was on my mind to get.
You need my phone or something?
I'm fine. I didn't almost fall over when I heard him say that. Fucking fire came out of my ears. And then I made a video about that, slamming his bitch ass, and then TikTok took the video down saying that for harassing and bullying. Yeah. I'm sorry, harassing and bullying?
What about the harassing and bullying of him?
Yeah, and all the threats. What did he say? Something about ARs? You're gonna need more than ARs to take me down or something? To take my administration down? So he's declaring war on our country? Yeah. And he thinks we're just gonna sit here and die?
6 people fatally shot in a Milwaukee home 1 hour ago. 4 hours
I was
ago.
just at Milwaukee like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
That's in Wisconsin, in case those who don't know. What does it say? 6 people what?
Fatally killed in a Milwaukee home.
6 people fatally killed. See, that's another thing too.
They found 6 bodies in the house when they got home.
Family members, and I hate to say this, and this is the truth, and I'm sure you guys can validate this in the comments. Family members are your worst number 1 enemy.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. Maybe not back in the day. Nowadays, within the last few years, I would say going down to 2 years to pinpoint it out. Family members are your number 1 worst enemy. And I'll tell you why. Because they know your secrets before anybody else does. So they can use that to blackmail you. They use your secrets to use you as their puppet. Again, going back to blackmailing. So they don't blackmail you. They know your secrets. They know your secrets. They know your secrets. They know your secrets. And what happens is they're the most jealous of you. They're the most jealous of you. Your own mother could be jealous of you. Your own father could choose an in-law, a bastard bitch that came out of someone's asshole from a family that disowned her. And your father, biological father, would trash you and choose the whore that came into your family from a dysfunctional family that disowned her. Can't tell me that family is not your number one enemy. Your own brothers and sisters could sit amongst family members and talk shit about you around the dinner table, around a hangout. Am I wrong?
No.
You can't even trust your own parents nowadays, yet alone trust anyone else. And trust me when I say that. There's too many people who I've personally seen their family members try to fuck them over. And again, going back to the dark side, there's a lot of my own family members that dabble with spirituality. Complete opposite of what I do. Number one, they don't have the powers that I have, the natural abilities. I can't say a gift because it's a fucking curse. And number two, they have satanic ritual books. They have witchcraft books. They search online. They're constantly keeping tabs on you. They're constantly trying to do voodoo and black magic spells on you. So you can't even trust family members, yet alone others out there. And again, going back to saying, when there is a colony of people in groups in every state in our country, even Florida. I mean, look, thank God Florida isn't that bad, okay? There's still some humanity left there. And I have really good close friends in Florida, which is why I'm considering moving there soon. Fuck this blue state Nevada bullshit. They can go suck a dick and die. I don't care about the state. At least Florida has still some decent people.
Right.
I have a really good friend in Florida. Just recently, I was in such a dark place. Such a dark place with just so much going on all at once. And she decided, took it upon herself. Didn't even tell me. She told me afterward, after she did this, so I can expect it in the mail. She decided to send me some money and a card that cheered me up. I'm not talking about the money cheered me up. Of course, that's a nice gesture. But just a fucking regular card. Just to remind me that she loves me and that she's always going to be there for me. And she calls me her best friend. Like, I've known her for 3 years now. Right?
Yeah.
She was there for me back in November, I think, of 2019, when I ended up in the hospital with pneumonia for a couple of days. I came home and she's telling me, go check your mailbox. And I said, I'm fucking sick. I'm laying in bed. Go tell your husband to go check the mailbox. Came back, again with money, and a card to make me feel better. And I didn't have to tell her that. So that's what I'm saying. Florida, I have really good friends in Florida. And it's not about the gifts. It's the thought that counts. I'm not looking for something physical for people to do for me to make me happy. It's just the thought of, hey, how you doing? Knowing that I don't feel good at the time. Fuck your problems. What's going on with Monica? Let's check up on her, every day, throughout the day, just to see how you're doing. That's humanity. So Florida, I like Florida. Arizona, it's a back and forth thing. Arizona has its demons. It's not as bad as New York, and I'm going to go back and talk about New York in a minute, but it's not as bad as New York. But Arizona, I mean, I like the sheriff, okay? He's a level-headed guy. I like the fact that the mandates are lifted and, some kind of humanity is going on there, but they need to work on it, okay? New York, what else is going on in New York that we don't know about, that I don't know about?
Just massive shootings every day. Violent.
What about the 2 cops? Was that in New York that got shot?
Yeah.
What when was it?
A couple days ago, 3-4 days ago. One's dead and one's in critical condition.
That's another thing, the fake news. They said 2 cops got shot in New York and they're both dead. Come to find out, one is in critical condition and the other one is dead. Why the fake news? Because it is an evil agenda. They're to make people go crazy. That's why I don't watch the news. My husband reads it a lot and he tells me, and then we filter through what's real and what's not, because we don't believe everything that we read. Okay, that's a good one. Siren. I'm sorry, I butchered people's names. Forgive me. Has nothing personal to do with you. Monica's like that. Monica likes to butcher people's names by accident. Pelosi's moving to Florida. You know why, right? I know. I heard about this like a couple of days ago. She bought a huge house, a multi-million-dollar house. No, she bought a house out there. She announced it. So she announced she's going to retire from California. Right. She's stepping down, and she's moving to Florida. She's moving to Florida because hi, baby. She's moving to Florida because Florida is such a red state that can't be touched. So her agenda is to move to Florida to physically touch the people there, to corrupt Florida as well. She wants to get rid of, what is it, DeSantis, the governor? Mm-hmm. She wants to get rid of DeSantis. She wants to take his place. DeSantis, whatever, however, I can't. I told you, I butcher people's names. But she's moving to Florida because she wants to replace the governor over there. That is her agenda. Mark my words right now. Monica knows when I predict stuff, it always happens. And the second I heard about it, I looked into it. It's going to happen. Speaking of prediction, I have another 2022 prediction for you guys on top of the other video I did. So remind me to get into that in a little bit. And this is a hell ride for you guys. But yeah, her plan isn't just, I'm going to retire. My dentures and I are going to retire. And my drunken ass is going to sit at home and enjoy my retirement. She's not done. She's not going to be done until she's on her deathbed when it's her time to go. Okay? That's how evil people think. So yes, she is moving to Florida. I don't know exactly when. But I did see the agenda in the near future. She wants to replace the governor over there. Is it going to happen? I don't see it happening. What I see happening is Florida is going to run her out. That is if she doesn't die of alcohol poisoning and or a heart attack. Florida people are not going to let that happen. Are there a lot of libtards there now? Did they move there? Yeah. But there's a lot more conservatives there that are not going to allow that to happen. So, let's move on to my evil prediction. I need to change my shirt, y'all. Hold on. What, is the heater on?
Probably.
No wonder my balls are burning up. I'm hot. My balls are burning, people. Monica's got big balls. And they're hot right now.
Ow!
Can you stop doing that?
Dude, that fucking hurts so bad.
Why do you keep doing that?
Oh,
every
man.
Time. That's why I open it, not go over it. You okay? Yeah. If you keep doing that, your toes are going to fall off. Only because I told him a million times to like open it and go through instead of trying to jump through over it. Kurt put LOL balls. Good job, Donnie. Because I said I have big balls. Donnie picked a real woman, huh? Okay. So let's go to my prediction, okay? And no, people, don't report me for nudity and naked shit, okay?
That's for
I have a
fans
shirt
only.
on.
That's our fans only.
That's only for my fans only page, and I'll tell you guys about that later. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, my prediction. So, I've been meaning to come on and tell you guys this during the weekend, but I don't work on weekends, so I actually spent a lot of time with my family and got much needed rest that I needed. And during that time, I got a prediction. I don't know the exact timeline, but it's in the near future, between now, this year, and next year. So just think about that, okay? My evil prediction is... No, thank you for inviting me, but I'm not accepting it. Sorry. Something major is going to happen in California. And I'm talking about grounds opening. I'm talking about worse than a fucking earthquake. I believe there's going to be... See, this is what I saw, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is. I'm still looking into it, but maybe you guys can help me put this together with me. So my premonition that I saw was the ground opening up, shaking really, really bad, opening up. And what it looked like to me was lava, but it was black. It was hot. It was dark, pitch black underground. And you could see it going like this under the ground as the ground is opening. I don't know why I keep getting this feeling that California is going to be split in two. Does it make sense? I don't know why I keep getting these premonitions are coming to me. And maybe it's a lot more stronger for me because I do have family and friends in California that I fucking can't stand and I hate them. But yeah, I mean, the ground opens, hot lava, but it's not red. I don't see red. It's black. It's like tar. It's black. It's tar. And it literally divides the state in half.
Maybe it's oil.
It can be. Like a possible big earthquake or something.
Yeah.
And the oil coming to like the surface and
could be
splitting the whole state. Could be oil. I didn't even think about that. But it's like, it's this creepy, weird feeling. And I keep seeing like loved ones. No, I'm not talking about my personal loved ones, okay? My personal loved ones in California, you guys can all die and go to hell. But I'm talking about people that live there in California that have loved ones are going to be divided physically, separated. Like the state is going to be cut in half. And when that happens, keep me in mind.
Maybe you're seeing it cut in half, not physically cut in half, like split in half. But if oil is found or something and shit's kicking off, it could be cut in half, blue state, red state, something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Or war or something.
Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, like, California is going to be divided.
Yep.
And it's politically divided at the moment, but it's going to be worse. It's going to be beyond politics. It's going to be like physical separation.
Wow.
And every time I see prediction, it always happens. And don't get me wrong, you guys, I don't like seeing this kind of stuff. I don't like it because sometimes I will talk about it and people look at me like I'm crazy. Dude, I'm not fucking crazy, okay? It's not my fault that I could see shit before it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to see certain things? No. Some stuff that I see brings tears to my eyes. Some stuff that I see, I get so scared. Like, my body starts shaking. You guys can ask my husband. Sometimes, like, he'll even look at me. I'm like, I just got a premonition or a prediction, or I could see something going on. And he's like, what is it? I'm like, I don't want to talk. There are times when I see things that I don't even want to talk about because they're just so out there, like just blatantly with no filter. You see how Monica doesn't have a filter on her mouth? It's just like that. It's like there is no filter. It's like I'm watching a movie without commercials or ads. And in the beginning of the movie, it says, due to violence and whatever, viewer discretion is advised. Well, there's no viewer discretion advice for Monica. Whatever comes to me, I see it. I have to see it. I can't turn it away. I can't turn it off and say, okay, I'm going to turn this radio off and I don't want to fucking hear anything. I'm going to turn this TV off because I don't want to see. There's no control buttons in my mind where I could just tell my husband, here, take the fucking remote control and please shut my mind off. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not my fault that I could see this kind of stuff. Like, it's, you guys have no idea. It's fucking crazy. It's off the hook of some of the stuff that I see. And I'm just like, why? Why was I chosen to see certain things that I don't? I mean, I see people suffering. I see people getting blown up at times. Like, what was it? That school bombing shit that happened years ago. I've seen that happening. I've seen shootings. I've seen stabbings. I've seen car accidents. Car accidents are the worst of the worst.
You've seen certain people getting arrested and then getting arrested, all kinds of
Yeah, people
things.
getting arrested before they get arrested, and then afterwards they get arrested and they look at me like, what planet did you come from? How the fuck did you know that was going to happen to me? It just comes to me. That's why when I say I do natural readings, I do natural reading. I don't dabble with the cards. I don't trust and believe in the cards because everything that comes to me, that's why my readings are so 100% accurate. I'm not talking about 99.9%. This ain't no fucking DNA test, okay? I'm talking about 100% accurate when I do readings. That's why a lot of people come to me. But, it's some of the shit I see, man, it's not cool. It's not. And I don't, and then, there's a lot more things that I've seen and I've been seeing lately that's going to happen this year. I'm just trying to piece together on how to tell you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys all in just one video. Throughout, as time goes by throughout this year, within the next few months, I'm going to tell you guys more of my prediction, more of things that I've been seeing, more premonitions coming to me. But I need to figure out how to say it without, like, making you guys scared. Because sometimes there are things when I see it, like, it scares me. I'm not scared of the devil. He's my fucking best friend in the whole world. But I'm scared of what's going to happen with this world and human beings. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the mouth opened in the 90s. Show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Seriously. The ground literally split and anything and everything came out. Pretty much. I mean, I've never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm not a fan of cartoon animated things they turn into a show out vampires and shit, but pretty much. I mean, like, literally, like, the ground goes and it happens so fast, you guys. Like, people don't even have time to run. People don't even have time to think about what the fuck just happened. What is going on? Like, you don't have time to plan. It's gonna happen fast. A lot of people are gonna lose their lives. A lot of people are gonna lose their homes.
Yeah.
I don't, like, it makes me sad just thinking about it. Like, I don't want that for people. I don't, but I can't help what I see. And no, I'm not crying. I have allergies. It takes a lot for me to cry, trust me. It's hard for me to schedule a time with you, but I really wish that I could, maybe in the future. I'm such a fan of you. I really like your channel and your vibe. Oh, thank you. I like the thing, thank me later.
Mm-hmm.
The profile name.
Mm-hmm.
It says thank me later.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate it. Thank you. You could definitely book in with me anytime you want. Just go to monicaspiritqueen143. I made everything simple. See, that's another thing. Like when people ask me, how do we get a hold of you? You know, we want to book in a reading or whatever the case is. How do we get a hold of you? I made it simple. Everything on my social media is Monica Spirit Queen. So, therefore, my website, my domain is monicaspiritqueen.com. Just to make it easy for you guys to remember. It took place in California too. Oh my God, are you serious? She said, so years ago when they were doing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that show, Rihanna said it happened in California too. It actually showed it's splitting up, like the ground opening up and all this shit happening. I didn't even know about that shit. Jesus Christ, did I just predict
Something that's gonna happen?
Something that's like, I mean, I already know it's gonna happen because it's my prediction, it's my premonition I see, but that's crazy. And before you even said that, I already mentioned I don't watch Buffy. I've never been a fan of that show, so I've never watched it. Excuse me. I've never watched. I don't even know who's Buffy and who's going on and what's going on and all that shit. So
I'm Buffy.
You're Buffy? Babe, did you predict the future before me?
Nope. Wait a second, is Buffy a girl?
Buffy is a girl.
Yeah, I'm not Buffy.
That's what I'm saying. Did you predict? I think Buffy is that blonde chick, but I don't know her name.
I just remembered what it was, yeah.
I think it's that blonde chick, but I don't know who she is and I don't know her name or anything. I think I've seen like advertising pictures, but I've never been a fan of him, so. She said, yeah, I was in Sunnydale, California, which is actually Sunnyvale. They just changed the name from Dale to Vale. I mean, Vale to Dale. But they changed it to Sunnyvale. Oh, never mind, the opposite of what I said. Buffy is to me what Friends is to you. Oh, okay. She religiously watches Buffy, so she knows
let me guess,
it.
Rhiannon.
Yeah, yes, it is. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Oh, that's her name. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, doesn't she also play that blonde bimbo in Scream? Or was it Scream or was it I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yeah,
dude, I need to keep track of these shows and movies and stuff.
Yeah. One of them.
With that other, God, what was her name? Give me her name, you guys. The one from, I Know What You Did Last Summer. She actually had a paranormal show called, do you remember what it was? It was on Netflix.
The one we used to always watch?
Yeah.
Was the brown hair girl?
Yeah. The skinny
and
chick.
She could see ghosts and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget the name of it, but that was a great show.
Yeah, that was a really good show on Netflix.
And her husband died or whatever?
Yeah, her husband was a doctor.
And then he became a ghost?
And then he died, and then his spirit jumped into someone else's body that was about to die as well, but he kept the body going because he jumped into that guy's body. Yeah, so it was the same guy and the same person, but in a different body. Yeah. And that does happen too sometimes.
Damn, now I'm mad. What was the name of that show?
Jennifer Love Hewitt. Oh, fuck. Is this still on? I think it is. I'm going to find it. Hold on. Jennifer Love Hewitt. You guys, what is that Netflix show that she played in?
It wasn't on Netflix. It was on regular TV for the longest time.
Right, but then it was on Netflix because I was watching it.
I know, but it came on regular TV. When we first started watching it, we watched it on regular TV.
Mm-hmm.
On cable. It
was like a weekly episode. You guys remember the name? So she was this medium. She played as a medium. Jennifer Love Hewitt played as a medium. And not Sabrina. Fuck, what is it? Hold on. Let me see.
I'll tell you right now. I'll remember it.
Type in Jennifer Love Hewitt on
Netflix.
No,
you're giving people a way to do it. I'm going to remember in my mind.
think it's here anymore. Did they take it off of Netflix? I think they did. Netflix has too many stupid shows now.
Ghost Whisperer.
Ghost
That's
Whisperer.
what it was.
There you go.
Whisperer.
Ghost Whisperer. Yeah, she was on Ghost Whisperer.
I won.
You did win. You did win. Yeah. How the fuck did we get to this topic? Oh, people. So yeah, Jennifer Love Hewitt. I love her. I really like her a lot. Sarah Michelle Gellar. I don't really know her that much. And
she's that dorky.
She's that dorky looking blonde chick,
yeah.
And she doesn't.
Anorexia.
I don't know, something about her character I don't like. And something about, like sometimes, I know it's so fucked up to say, I shouldn't say it because I'm a public figure. But sometimes people have that look on their, like just that look where you just want to punch them in the face. Like change your face. That's her. Like something about
I've
her.
never looked at someone and said, oh, you look like someone I want to punch in your face. I've met people, and after I've learned about them, I felt like I wanted to punch them in their face. But I've never looked at someone and said, oh, you have that look where it makes me want to punch you in your face.
I do.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. She has like one of those faces where you just...
Do I have one of those faces?
Not because like I think she's ugly. I don't think she's ugly. I don't think she's attractive either, but I don't think she's ugly. It's just one of those faces where you just like, can I rearrange it by just punching it one time?
Yeah, I never had that feeling.
I don't know. I'm a horrible person, I guess.
You are.
I'm going to hell. But I'm sure you guys all fucking have that, right? You guys all, I'm pretty sure like my haters out there look at me sometimes and be like, Monica, can we just punch you in the face one time? Sure, go ahead if that makes you feel good.
Doubt it.
No, you can't punch me in the face.
That'd be the last. I said I doubt it. That'd be the last punch they ever punched.
Yeah, that's true. They'll get my shit and my husband's shit all together. Rhiannon said it was Ghost Whisperer, and she said it before you did.
No, you didn't.
7:53.
Doesn't matter. I said it before you. I didn't look at that.
Actually, yeah, Rihanna, he did say it before because it says like you typed it at 2 minutes ago, and he said it 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, and not only that, you fucking looked it up.
Yeah, no cheating. You can't look up Google.
I remembered.
No Google lookups. Hold on 1 second. She said I wanted to punch people in the face. I get what you're saying.
I just remembered there is one person that has that kind of face.
Who?
Don't want to say any names. Rhiannon. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, Donnie's gonna punch you in the face now.
I'm just kidding.
He's not. He's not that violent. Is there a new episode on Lucifer?
No.
I'm waiting for Lucifer to come up.
You never used to do that.
I don't know. Maybe for monetizing? I don't know.
I don't think it matters. There's
Cry
a guy
babies.
that does this the whole time, the whole show, and he's monetized and gets so much money for it.
If that's the case, I should do that too now.
I've told you that for years, but...
Rihanna said she knew you were going to say her.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think about the recent deaths? That's something else that I was going to talk to you about. The recent deaths of certain celebrities that crossed over beginning of 2022. Excuse me. I told you guys I have allergies bad. 12 months a year, 7 days a week, 24/7. My allergies are always there. So the recent deaths of celebrities are due to, and I'm going to tell you guys this, okay? I know you guys are going to go back and be like, oh, everything's supernatural spirituality stuff with Monica. Well, I mean, Monica can't help it that I'm stuck in the spiritual realm kind of thing. I have 1 foot in the spiritual realm, 1 foot in our physical realm. So I kind of can't help but look things up as far as looking into things like Google. No, I don't even use Google, to be honest with you guys. I'm talking about I spiritually look into
I
stuff.
love Google.
Google is my husband's best friend. But for me,
I'm always looking shit up.
I know. You're my useless book of information. How did I say it? Book of useless information? Something like that. But no, he does Google and I do Monica work, where I can tap into the spiritual stuff and then look into the physical stuff through the spiritual realm. So technically, I always have like 1 foot in the spiritual realm and 1 foot in the physical realm. And I was looking into, when I predicted this in my video as well, there's going to be a lot of deaths, a lot more deaths this year than it was last year and the other year combined, okay? So 2022 is like when I say it's a shit fuck of a hell ride, a roller coaster hell ride, that's exactly what it is. You thought last year was a roller coaster, this year is going to be way up there, okay? And I'm not saying it to scare you guys, but this is what happened. I was looking into when I mentioned something about celebrities, and I don't remember. I think I did mention Betty White in one of my videos. I don't know if it was in a video last year. I think it was one of my videos last year that I was doing. And I did mention something about, I do remember because somebody mentioned, we were talking about deaths, and somebody mentioned something about Betty White. Because, you know, Betty was supposed to turn 100 this year. And she died 10 days before her 100th birthday. Somebody did mention and ask me, is Betty going to make it to her 100th birthday? We can't wait to celebrate her 100th birthday with her. And I said no. With a heavy heart, though, yeah, because I love Betty. Remember that? Yeah. People asked me, and I said, she's not going to live to be 100, unfortunately. And unfortunately for her, my prediction was right. She died 10 days before her 100th birthday. So she didn't live to see her 100th birthday. And I did mention a couple other celebrities, which you guys will see as time goes by. You guys will see them dropping like flies. But it does have to do with evil. So what most of these celebrities, when they just die of a heart attack, okay, or a hanging in their room, or a drug overdose, and they drown in the bathtub, those are all symbols and signs of the dark side. That's how they get rid of you. So people won't suspect that the demons came to take them. Most of these celebrities that die out of nowhere, especially at such a young age, 65 is really fucking young, especially when I'm almost there. I'm kidding, I'm not almost there. But more than halfway there, unfortunately. 65 is very young. And when they said Bob Saget died, I do remember saying something about Bob. Not too long ago, I was talking to other people, and not just Bob, but other celebrities as well, which I'm not going to mention any names at the moment because they haven't dropped dead yet, but they will, and then I'll mention them. But when your time is up with the dark side, your time is up with the dark side. They'll come and take you. They don't care how old you are. They'll come and take you. See, for example, Betty, right? Sweet old lady, fucking love her. I was a big fan of hers. I was just watching the Golden Girls the other night. And my husband's like, I can't believe you're watching that. I'm like, I haven't seen it in years. So, you know, sweet old lady does not. But unfortunately, she did sell herself. And this is something that people ask me too when they ask me, how come you think she's not going to live to be 100? Because her contract stated before then that she was going to go. And I know this for a fact because, let's just say I know this for a fact. as far as the dark side goes, and when I look into certain spiritual stuff. Um, the demon that she made a deal with to become rich and famous is the same demon that waited patiently, that made her rich and famous, that stuck around. She knew her. Everyone that sacrifices loved ones and sells their soul to the dark side for rich and fame, they know their demons are there. And they know their demons are not going anywhere until it's time for their demons to collect their souls. Okay? They know. Betty knew. Betty knew. She's talked about it before. She knew. She talked about it before. So, yeah, it was a demon that came and collected her. Same thing with Bob Saget. And I hate to say this, but I mean, great actor, great personality. People loved him, but a Satanist. And he went above and beyond being a Satanist, which I'm not going to get into. But overall, I mean, I was shocked. And it was a hard pill to swallow when I found out he died, because, I mean, sometimes you have to look at it this way. They are human beings too, okay? And it's not a good feeling to see all these people dropping like flies, knowing that there's a demonic entity waiting to drag their souls down to hell on the other side. It's not a good feeling to know that. So, in a way, yeah, I do feel bad for them. And should they have sold their souls and done all the shit that they did for and sacrifice for fortune and fame? Probably not. But they did. But at the same time, again, when it comes to death, I'm not a big fan of it. Believe it or not. I'm not a big fan of death. And especially those that we grow with and love on TV.
Right.
I mean, yeah, Bob Saget, he had his demons.
Bill Cosby. As a kid, he was in every household, pretty much teaching people how to be respectful and mind your parents. Remember the Huxtables? Like, it was supposed to be this real positivity Christian thing, but secretly he was this perverted old man that was raping people and stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's so sad to see that. And then knowing that when they die, everybody's like, oh, rest in heaven, may the angels be with you, this and that. But in our reality, you guys, there's nothing but darkness on the other side for people like that.
Yeah, I know.
Nicole. On the other, I don't think she knew I was live. That's fine. On the other side, there is no light for these type of people. Call her again. Sorry, my daughter's calling me.
Hey, Mom's live. What are you doing?
Let me see what she wants. Just give me some. What's up, baby? What color? What? What? I heard you. That's why I said what?
What does she want to do?
Okay. I have it, by the way. Remember I told you I took it the other day? Remember I told you I took it the other day to use it? That color. Yes. So you took mine and you have yours? And I thought the whole time that was yours?
I told you that was yours.
Yeah, but it was in their bathroom.
Yeah, because she had taken it.
Oh, you thief. Okay. All right, well, I'm live right now. I'll do it later. I'll try, yes. Just remind me. Okay, love you, bye. She wants me to paint her nails. The life of being a mother of girls, you guys. She wants black nail polish like Mom. Damn, to think with Juice WRLD, he would sing about the demons. Yeah, see, that's another thing. They do sing about them. And if you notice, Hollywood nowadays, is they're not keeping it a secret anymore. They're exposing the dark side. Have you guys noticed that? They're exposing the dark side. I'm not going to do the signs and symbols. I know all of them. They're exposing the dark side. And it's like the secret, the cat's out of the bag, right? It's the secret's not there anymore. Everybody knows everything that's going on. And a lot of these people, when they go and then you guys wonder like, oh my God, they died of such a young age, and then their death is a mystery. They died of a heart attack or this and that, or an overdose, or they committed suicide and hung themselves, which is the popular one nowadays. Hung, like Robin Williams, hung themselves in a closet. Those are just symbols out there to let the cults, the ones that are in their cults, know this person died because it was their time to go. Their demons took them. Plain and simple. What was I going to say? Shit, I forgot what I was going to say before. When I told you, what was I going to say, you guys? I told you guys to remind me.
About your more predictions, or?
My more predictions, yeah. Oh, that, but before I forget, the show that I did.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming out tomorrow. So I don't know if you guys all know about this. I did announce it on Facebook and Instagram and things like that, but I don't remember. I think I did announce it over here one time with you guys. But I did a show. It's a paranormal show with a producer. It's an actual real show, okay? Monica always does real shows, okay? I don't play Barbies and dolls in my room and record them. So the episode of the show that I did, it was supposed to come out today. They were waiting on me, apparently. I don't know why. They were waiting on me. And I didn't get their message till later on in the afternoon. But the new episode, brand new episode with Monica, the Spirit Queen, the one and only, is coming out tomorrow. I am so excited to share this with you guys.
Yep.
I'm not going to give you guys all the details now because you guys are going to go look it up and it's not there yet. They're going live tomorrow. So I'm so excited for you guys to see this. All the
final papers were signed tonight, so it's going for sure.
All the contracts, documents, everything is signed. Everything's happening. I'm just excited. I know, I'm a fucking nerd. I'm a dork. But it makes me feel good to do like paranormal shows for you guys, because to me it's like another tutorial show or a video or whatever for you guys to watch. This is not just like a video, it's an actual show. It's an episode of a show that I did. And it's coming out tomorrow, so I'm excited. I'll announce all the details more tomorrow. Hey babe, can you get rid of this Russian motherfucker? I think it's Russian.
Yeah.
How many times do we have to get rid of him? He came in like the other day too. It's the all the way down at the bottom, one up from Rhiannon. In the green. Green. Oh my God, my back is ripping. But anyways, I'm not going to stay live too much longer. If you guys have questions, ask me the questions now, because I'm going to get going soon. If you guys want a reading, let me know right now. It's only $15 per question right now on my live. Not when you go to my website. You'll never see that amount on my website because it doesn't exist on my website. This is only when I go live. $15 per question. Hey Sergio, welcome. Oh, guess who's here?
Who?
The missing biatch that hasn't been on my live forever.
I thought you were going to say
Maria from Cali.
Oh, really?
Maria, welcome.
Yeah. It's about time. Yeah, it's so weird. I was just looking at the bandana she gave us, and I used it today when we went to the store, so I could use it as a mask. And I was thinking about her, so I was like, "Oh, this is that bandana Maria got us."
I know, Maria. Where the hell have you been? I've been so busy. She said, congratulations. Thank you. Sergio said, Monica, is it true there's 3 types of humans here on Earth? Immortals, humans, and the ones that can use magic, witches, mages, warlock. That's a good question.
Good job, Purple Haze.
Huh? Oh, thank you. No, it's not true. There's one type of human being, which is us on Earth.
Some of us, like she, have more open
abilities
than others.
There
I think
are,
everyone's born with it.
Everyone is born with the abilities. You're right. Do you want to explain that real quick? Hold on one second, guys.
You do it better.
I know, but explain it for a minute, please. With the abilities. Or you could tell them my abilities.
I think everybody's born with it. And as a child, I think every child carries it. And at some point in your life, you're told that it's fake and it's not to be believed in. And I believe you shut your own doors as well as other people. And then I think there are some people whose doors can't be shut. And those are the ones like Monica and other people that can actually see ghosts and hear ghosts and talk with them and do readings and have premonitions. I've told you guys this story many times, but there's been a few times when I first got with Monica 19 years ago that she told me a few things about her being psychic and I didn't believe it. And there was a few times she told me not to do certain things because she saw certain things happening and I didn't believe it. And then it happened to me. Word for word, exactly how she said it would. It happened to me. So that was probably within the first year of our being together. I recognized how real and legit she was. I've never questioned her after that, but
like before we even got married.
Yeah. But some people are just, really, really have it, and some people don't. But I don't think it's different types of humans.
And then others' doors close due to them being afraid too. Like if you're scared, what happens when you're a child? You get told these stories of monsters being in your closet, monsters being under your bed, and you get scared, right? So what do? You put the covers over your head, the blanket over your head. You hide from it, right? Because you're scared. And it's the same thing with your spiritual gifts. Everybody's born with the spiritual gifts. And those who are scared of them, what you do is you put blinders on and you choose to ignore it, to run away from it, to not wanting to believe in it. And then eventually, as time goes by, when you get older, those doors, your spiritual doors, end up closing. Now, for me, it was the complete opposite. Like I told my husband from the beginning, when I was a child, I was in the 2nd grade when I saw my first spirit. I was so curious. Of course, in the beginning, it's always like scary. To me, it was more like curiosity and confusion. I was confused of being able to tell it because my first spirit that I saw was solid. So I didn't even think it was a spirit until it like literally disappeared right in front of me. And as time went by, more and more spirits came to me. I saw more and more spirits. It turned, my confusion turned into, because I wasn't confused anymore, turned into curiosity. I wanted to research more. I wanted to do more to find out what, like I was chasing my abilities that I have and I was enhancing them throughout the years. That's why I never went to a mentor. I never read the books. Everything that I do that comes to me naturally because of the fact that I didn't go to the library and read all the bullshit psychic books that all these people are writing, okay? And if you notice, every psychic book that you guys read, They're all the same. They're like copycats. Copycats, one after another. They say word for word the same thing. I mean, the book that I'm writing, I know you guys, and I really do apologize. It's taken a little bit longer than I expected for my book to come out and be published, but I have to be done with the book first. And I'm actually writing not one but two books. And on top of that, I added a magazine on top of it. So I'm writing two books plus making a magazine, which I'm almost done with my first magazine, which you guys can purchase. It's a monthly subscription that you guys could do online. And once I'm done with that, I'll announce it and you guys can go purchase it on my website. But and it's a spiritual magazine, paranormal magazine, which you guys will get a kick out of it because I haven't seen too many paranormal magazines in this world. So mine is going to be very unique, just like my work is, and very different from the fake ones out there. But I do believe that there's no such things as 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of people or human beings on this earth. It's we're just one race of human beings, okay? And we just have different abilities. Some have the spiritual abilities and some don't. And it doesn't make us any different than being a human being. It just makes us different from the abilities that we have, and we're able to tap into the spiritual realm and do certain things or see certain things than others might not be able to do. But no. And then as far as like the witches goes and vampires and all this other stuff, again, it has to do with you being able to tap into the spiritual side and you being able to have the abilities to do certain things that another person cannot do, a normal human being can't do. Am I a normal human being? I don't think so. I never considered myself as a normal human being. You know what I'm saying? Because I could do stuff that a normal human being can't do. Um, so, and that goes hand in hand with like witchcraft. Like I could do witchcraft. I could do voodoo. I could do hexes and curses. I could do all that stuff. As well as I can break them and get rid of them for people. You know what I'm saying? Same thing where I can get rid of entities, demonic attachments, because I do deal directly with the dark side and I do deal directly with the spiritual side. I could take everything away from you and then I could bring everything back onto you. That's why I tell people, please don't underestimate my work and my abilities. Because the same way, just like all these people that do the testimonials on my website, all over social media and every platform you could think of my clients vouching for the work that I have done for them, getting rid of demonic attachments. If I could get rid of a demonic attachment, what makes you think I can't put an attachment on you? That's why I beg people, don't test my limits, don't test my abilities, and definitely don't push my buttons. Because that can be a deadly mistake. And this is not a threat, it's a promise. Monica doesn't make any threats, okay? I keep promises. It could be a deadly mistake because once I put a demonic attachment on you, I free my hands. I'm done. Boom, bye. You're blocked from me. Goodbye. Good luck with the demon that you have right now. There's no telling what the demon's going to do to you. I don't know if the demon's going to kill you. I don't know if the demon's going to put anything on you. I don't know if the demon's going to give you nightmares. I don't know if the demon's going to throw you into a wall or pull you out of bed. I don't know what the demon's going to do. I don't know if the demon's going to possess you. It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. As long as I give you an attachment for you to learn your lesson not to fuck with me, that's it. Bye. I'm done. I wash my hands. Good luck with the demon attachment that you have because you fuck with me and I warned you. And I only give one warning. One. Out of fairness, I don't have to give people warnings, but I try to be fair. I give you one warning. You don't listen to my warning? Psh, good luck. Now you have a demon on your ass. So everybody's different with their abilities, okay? Sometimes a lot of people don't have the abilities that I have because a lot of them have to use like physical stuff to do certain things. I don't have to use physical stuff to do certain things all the time. I could just use my mind. I could do astral projection. I've levitated before. My husband just told a story a couple months ago. Excuse me. During a live video where I've levitated before. I know how to do that stuff, okay? I've levitated. I have made things move without even touching them. I do astral projection. I do mind traveling. I do readings without the fucking bullshit tarot cards. I do a lot. I do a lot with just myself. So, there's no different types of humans. We're all just one human race. It's just we have different abilities. And then some people could do certain things that I can't, but not everything that I can, which I'm very proud. If you could do at least 0.1% of what I could do, I'm very proud of you. Keep it up. And the way that I was able to get to this level out of, 30 plus years of practicing it, God damn, I'm old. Then yeah, I mean, fuck, like, go for it. If I could do it, and I've been doing it, like I said, since I was in the second grade. So again, 30 plus years. Again, I'm fucking old. Why do I keep reminding myself that? But if I can fucking do it, you can do it too. Don't give up. The main key about being who you are is loving your job, loving what you do, and keep doing it. If the minute you say no, the minute you even put in the thought in your mind that you can't do it, is the minute that you should have never done it in the first place. That means you need to close your doors and never look back on spirituality again, because it's not for you. Or if you get scared. Like I said, the devil's my best friend. I'm not scared of anything. Oh, wow, Maria, that's so cool of you. Very, very good. You're welcome, Sergio. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you put your mind to doing something, you could definitely do it. But if the minute somebody comes up to you guys and says, or talks about it on TV or on the radio or podcast or whatever. By the way, I do have a podcast, which after we're done, I'm going to put the link in the description so you guys could subscribe to my podcast too. The minute somebody says something out of the ordinary, something out of the character of what a human being is, or what spirituality really is, if you have to question it, then that person is full of shit, and you should never, ever listen to them because they're fake. If you have to question spirituality coming out of somebody else's mouth, that person is full of shit. You can't trust them. You can't believe what they say because they're fake. They just talk out of the ass because they want to talk. A lot of these paranormal investigators that bring in these psychics on TV, listen, I don't give hate on people, okay? I get pissed off. And the reason why I get pissed off is because they're giving the wrong information to the public. That's why you guys are so confused from what I tell you guys, which I bring the facts and show you guys, especially with my work. There's nothing edited with my work I do, especially the live videos and things that you see I do in my life, versus the edited version on TV, which every single goddamn fake psychic medium that comes on TV and on these paranormal shows, they all say the same thing. None of them is unique. None of them has their own authenticity. None of them has their own work that they do. They all copy each other. That's why a lot of people, like I said, come to me because my work is different. I do things differently. That's why my work works versus all these people that are out there. It's like, why does the same person have to come to you for the same problem over and over and over again if you can't fix it? Answer yourselves that. That's what happens. When you're scared, you're closing your own doors. You can't be scared. Ask my husband, you guys. I throw myself in the darkness. I throw myself into the wolves all the time. Do I not?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes my husband's scared for me because he's like, they're going to kill you. Yeah. Something's going to happen to you, Monica. I'm like, yeah, let them try. Because I have so much confidence in myself with the work that I do. Bless you. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? So, again, it's all about confidence and consistent work. You don't get to pick and choose what doors are open. Once certain doors are open, my doors are all the way open. All my doors are open. There's a lot of people and they don't have that ability. But there are people that do have abilities to a couple of doors open. And you need to realize and know what doors are open for you. And if you're a beginner, you need to get a mentor. You can't do this on your own. I did it on my own. Guilty. I did it on my own. But that is because back in the day, spirituality wasn't as open and big as it is nowadays. Back in the day, if we talked about anything that had to do with spirituality, they would have thrown us in a fucking asylum saying we're crazy and mental. Am I wrong? So that's why I couldn't tell anybody back in the day. There was only like 2 people in my entire life that knew when I was young growing up what my abilities were. And I had to practice it on my own. Did I get burned? Yeah. Did I get hurt? Did I get attacked? Sure. Of course I did. I'm not going to lie. I'm not God. I'm not untouchable. Well, now I am. But back in the day, I was just a beginner. I was teaching myself. That's why I mentor people now. Because of the hell that I went through growing up with the spiritual stuff, practicing different things, certain things worked, certain things didn't. And whatever didn't work, I made it work. I tried different techniques until I made it work. I never gave up. And the same thing with you guys. If you guys are serious about learning about spirituality and enhancing your abilities that you have, let me know. Contact me. I only take those that are serious, not, oh, I don't know. And like, once you tell me I don't know, I'm going to refuse my services to you and then send you to Teresa Caputo. Have fun with her. Good luck with her. The fake bitch. But yeah, I mean, I have people, clients that have been taking my classes for a while now that have actually been enhancing their gifts. And they're going to be Monica 2.0, Monica 3.0, Monica 4.0, Monica 5.0, Monica 6.0, and so on. And if you guys want to be one of those .0s, let me know. But you got to be serious because I take my classes serious. But anyways, I think I'm over it. Yeah, I'm tired and I'm done.
Yeah, I know, I hear you.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, we're gonna go take care of shit tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. I need to change it.
What?
That's what I'm saying. I need to change them.
Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out. We'll come up on something. Figure it out.
How about my foot in their asses? And my claws down their throat into their heart.
Maybe TikTok.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-a-tick-a-tick. Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude. Oh my god, I just remember that old woman that sings that stupid kid songs.
Oh, yeah.
Tick-a-tick or some. Bleh. I'm not all about that. Well, quit buying stuff online, woman, and then you'll have extra money. You can't shop online every fucking other day and then say, I don't have money, woman. Don't think I don't know what you're doing. I know everything everybody does. I'm like Santa Claus, but instead of the North Pole, I'm in the South Pole right here. Huh. I know what people do. Trust me. Shopaholic. My classes are actually cheap. They're only $200 a week. Hell, a lot cheaper than what other people charge you, and then they fucking be like, okay, go jump off a bridge now, and you're like, what did I do? What am I gonna do now? I don't know shit. You didn't teach me anything.
Yep.
My classes are $200 a week. And yes, the payments are weekly. And if you miss one class, I kick you out. I'm serious. If I take time out of my day to book you in and make sure this day, this time it's your class, and then you come and tell me ifs and buts and I don't have money, That's it. There is no second chances with Monica. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. And you have to pay for your classes a day or two in advance, because I don't book in the same day. So let's say if your classes are every Friday, every Wednesday or Thursday the latest, you got to pay so I could book you in. And if you miss a payment for that class that I have to book you in, that I could have booked someone else in that's more serious, then I'm going to book someone else in that's more serious, and then you're out. I'm very strict when it comes to my classes. I'm lenient with my work and everything else, but with my readings and my classes, I'm very, very strict on them. Because I take my work serious, and I expect y'all to do the same. No, it's over the phone, one-on-one with me. I don't do online classes because I found that very difficult for people to follow and understand. And if you have any questions, I'd rather you be on the phone with me one-on-one directly, so you can ask me whatever questions you have, and we go from there directly. I don't even like text messages. I don't do email chats. That's why I always ask people when they contact to book me in for a reading. I always tell you guys to make sure you put your phone number so I can call you directly. So that, therefore, I don't do email chats. I don't like email chats. I don't have time for that shit. And then I don't do text messages very well. Once in a while, yeah. My clients are the only ones that can text me if they have any questions or concerns about something. And I'm not talking about a spiritual reading as far as, Monica, can you look into this for me real quick? Well, sure, but you got to pay me for it. And I don't do online classes because I was watching other people do it, and it leaves people with more questions than answers. So I like to work with people online. I'm not online, sorry, over the phone, one-on-one. Or if you're local here, you come to my house, or I come to your house. I prefer you come to my house because I'm kind of not in the mood to travel too much lately. So yeah, you come to my house if you're a local. If not, then we do it over the phone. Or if you want to fly down here once a week, you're more than welcome to as well. So yeah, my classes are weekly. And yes, you guys do get homework to do as well. Your homework will be practicing what I teach you and tell you to practice. So I do basically throw you out into the wolves and make you do the things that I tell you to do in order to learn. I'm a tough cookie when it comes to teaching. But you know what? My clients that are taking my classes and have been taking my classes for a long time now, and of course it's always the repeating ones, they love it. They love taking my classes. They always come back every week because that's how I roll. I make my clients happy, keep them satisfied with my work I do, my spiritual work. Yep, 1 class per week. I mean, we could do 2 to stretch it out if you want, or squeeze it in, but I prefer 1 because you guys need to practice, and you need a week to practice what I tell you guys to do. It doesn't, spirituality, the work that I do, that I teach, spirituality in general, it doesn't happen in a week. It doesn't happen overnight, okay? It does take several weeks to several months to even several years, just depending on how much you want to learn. I didn't just decide I'm going to use my abilities by the time I was from the 2nd to 5th and 6th grade. No, I still practice it. So if you want to be an expert like me and get everything down packed, that's why I'm very, very, very strict on it. I'm very serious. It's a weekly class, and you better attend it. There's no ifs and buts. There's no excuse. You better be committed. If you want me to be committed, you're going to be committed too. Otherwise, there's a circus you could go and play clown tricks on, because I don't do circus work. But anyways, I am gonna get going. Why does my nose ring keep moving constantly?
Mm.
It has a mind of its own. It's like it rotates and walks around. I love my nose ring. Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna get going, you guys. Think about taking the classes, think about getting a reading from me, think about a lot of things that has to do with me and spirituality and you guys learning. And I will announce the episode of the show that's coming out tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't do what I would do. Y'all better behave. Tell them to behave. No evil stuff. Only Monica could do that. But anyways, I gotta get going, you guys. I'm burned out. I know this is like one of the shortest lives I've done in a long time. Normally it's like 3-4 hours. But
it's a very short one.
An hour and 50 minutes is very short for Monica's life.
For Monica, there's times I'm laying here and 4 or 5 hours later, you're still doing it. I wake up, I'm like, holy shit.
Like in the middle of the night. Bless you. I was live not too long ago until like, what was that, 2 in the morning? Remember, I didn't realize it was 2 in the morning. And I was like, what the hell? Where did time go? Are you watching something?
You gonna be around here?
No. Is there anything you would recommend to help with the fear or just not to be scared? Yes, take my classes.
Yeah, right. You do that.
That's why I say take my classes. There's nothing you cannot do. There's nothing you cannot do that I will be teaching you that would scare you. Like, once you start taking my classes, I'm dead serious. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, they're scared of their own shadow. They're even scared of their own shadow, but I teach ya how to be strong and grow big balls like I have. So you won't be scared. Right? Little baby hungry? Little baby's hungry. You're welcome. Oh, jeez, Louise.
What's going on?
It's the dogs again.
Let them out, see if they want to go potty. No, the dog. Alyssa!
Alright, anyways, with all that said, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go hang out with my hubby and my kids the rest of the night and have some fun. Oh! Real quick. So, I changed a couple of things with my candles. I also have spiritual candles. I keep forgetting to mention my goddamn candles. Jesus Christ. So, here's a great example. Hey, babe!
What?
Do you want to grab one of these candles that I made the other night? I'm trying to get this one, but it's so hot it's burning my hand.
So you want me to burn my hand?
No, I said go grab the other ones I made. Because I want to show them how this is burning so crystal clear. So perfect. Okay, I'm burning my fingers right now. My candle. It's more than halfway burnt already. And they last a couple of days. Like 3-4 good days they burn, if not more. Okay? These are my spiritual candles in case you guys can't see the color. It's yellow. I make candles. It's spiritual candles. This one is burning so perfectly. I don't understand why the camera is not picking up. It's stupid. But here's one of my candles. This one is actually a cleansing candle that I've been burning in my house. I lit it a couple of days ago and it's still burning. And I use expensive quality wax. I don't use the cheap wax that just burns all in one day. And all my wax is really soft. Yes, I'm going to send you your candles, Missy.
I can't find them. Where are they?
It's in the closet.
I only see the old ones you made in there.
No,
And
it's in the back.
mine?
It's in the back.
Or is this someone's?
That is not someone's. You can show that too! I made some really cute candles. The new ones that I made are behind the other candles. There should be a blue one I made too, a baby blue one. I love baby blue. Pink and baby blue, and then there's a red and yellow one.
I don't know, I see a pink one. Ow, you motherfucker!
I keep telling you, open it.
God damn, that hurts.
Okay, so here's a love candle I made.
I jacked a candle right now. It's mine. I don't care if you guys buy it or not. I'm fucking burning it right now.
So here's a candle that I made, and it's a love candle.
My eye's been on this one for a while.
It's to open up spiritual doors towards love. God, I can't speak English without talking psychic language. Oh yeah, here's...
I'm jacking. I'm going to light it right now. And it's got a whiskey smell to it. Oh, I love it.
It smells really good. Look how pretty it is. And then look, I made ripples. Why did you do this to the candle?
What did I do?
It's a finger in it.
Because I wanted to smell it.
So you put your finger in it? Oh, it smells so good. It does smell like whiskey.
It smells like the cedar oak barrel that the whiskey is in.
It smells so good.
And then see the two colors she does? I love it how she does different colors. And
see the light color right here? And then the dark. See, it looks like a whiskey. I made this actually look like a whiskey. Or close to it.
Mm-hmm. And it looks yellow on the camera, but it's actually
not.
a light brown with a darker...
Yeah, why the hell is it showing yellow? I just noticed that.
I don't know.
So this is actually light brown, the candle inside. And then I did dark brown on the top to make it look like whiskey. So in real life, when you look at it, it does look like whiskey.
Show the top of it. That's how it really looks, like that.
Yeah. And then my husband put his finger in right there. But it's okay.
I'm going to like this son of a bitch anyway.
He stole this candle.
I've been looking at that
I made this candle like 3 months ago.
I've been looking at that candle.
And it still smells so good.
And I every time the candles go out, I think, please don't let it be that one. Please don't get that one. So I go to the order list and I grab the candles out and it's never that one. So then last week I went and got your order again and that was still in there. And tonight when I saw it, I'm like, I'm taking that motherfucker before someone does order it.
Yeah, no one ordered this one yet. Ah, it smells so good.
Right, I'm lighting it tonight.
Smell this one.
I'm going right here and lighting it tonight, right next to myself.
I'm not going to say it. Tell me what this smells like. I'm not saying anything.
Like red roses?
Yep.
Smells like fresh red roses.
This smells like red rose.
That smells good. Can we light that one too?
No, this is an order.
Oh.
You just brought someone else's order. It's a love candle.
Bitch. You guys better get your candles because I'm going to light them.
You guys better start getting your candles and ordering them.
Here's one thing you have to understand. I've always been a candle person, and I used to buy a shitload of candles. Now that she makes them, I'm always burning them. She's like, you can't do that. Go buy your own candle. These are my fucking candles for my customers.
Or wait until I make your own candle. He never waits. He always jacks the ones I make for my...
Because they smell so good.
He jacks the ones I make for my... Not all the time. Sometimes, once in a while. If I don't make any extra candles because I'm so busy... And I have these lying around because they're ready for shipment and I haven't had a chance to ship them out yet. He goes and takes them. And I'm like, dude, this is for a client. And you're like, okay, go ahead and make another one for your client.
If you were a candle person, you'll know what I'm talking about. Once you find a candle you like, you never go away. First off, I've never had a candle wax. And I'm not just saying this because she's my wife. I'm saying it because it's true. I've never had a candle that burned as long as these ones burned. And it's because... she's not doing it to, like, I get it. The custom, people that are in the store, they buy that one that, melts really fast because the store wants you to buy more.
Because they use a fake Not
Yeah.
the fake, but the
cheap wax.
Cheap wax.
You buy the most expensive wax you can get. So the candles last forever, number one, and the smell doesn't go away. That's what I love the most. There's a lot of candles you like the Febreze candles and certain candles, and after 30 minutes, you don't even smell that stuff anymore. You could light this one, and 3 hours later, it's still burning. You walk in the room, and it smells like you just lit that thing. That's why I love her candles so much.
Thank you.
The truth.
And you know, I'm not gonna toot my own horn. Okay, I am, but I love my candles too. Like, ever since I started making my own candles, I have not bought another candle from another store, another place. And anytime I feel like I want a candle, I just go and make my own candle. Whatever candle I want, I make it. And it's not always like spiritual candles for me. Like, all my candles, you know, the just because candles that you want in your house, the smell good, scented smell good candles with like certain colors that would go with your house decorations or your bathroom decors or things like that. I make those type of candles too. So, you know, it's not always about spirituality, even though you guys think it is for Monica. Most of the time it is. But like I said, you know, my candles, they're handmade, especially by me. Everything is purchased by me, including the jars, including everything that I make my candles. So from the wick, this wick needs to be cut short. I leave them long on purpose. And then once the candle is dried off, then I cut them short. So from the wick to the candle wax, to the color of the candle, and I have my own labels too. I have my own candle. I have my own, which I'm going to put, I haven't put on this one because this one is going out. My husband tried to jack this one right now. I'm like, no, it's for a client. So I have my own, label, the warning label that candles normally have to come with. So I have my own warning label that I put right here. And then these jars are so amazing and they're so perfect because they actually let the smell like stay in there, leave the smell in there. I haven't used the lid on this ever since I made it, and you could still smell it fresh. Like, it's just, I just made it. Like, if I have smell-o-vision, I wish you guys could smell it. It smells so good. And it's pretty pink too. This is a love candle that I made, and the scent that I used is a red rose, which is very attracting. So yeah, like everything comes from scratch. And then I have my own sticker labels, my own Monica Spirit Queen sticker labels that I actually put on top of the lid of the jar. So you get a piece of Monica with you every time I send you guys the candles. So it's really cool. And you guys will enjoy it. Toot toot. Once you go with Monica's candles, you'll never go anywhere else. I'm telling you.
That's true.
And again, like, I'm not tooting my own horn, toot toot, but I am. I'm actually
I'll
proud
toot
of
it
it.
for you. I'm a candle. Since you've met me, how many candles do you think I fucking bought over the years? I love candles. I always burn candles. There's something spiritual about them. There's something human about them. There's something peaceful about them. There's something, romantic about them. I mean, I fucking love candles.
Yep. And then
your candles are by far the top candles I've ever bought. And that's not saying it because you're my wife. That's saying the honest truth between me and you. You have the best quality candles. And I think it's because the amount of money you're spending on the wax and shit. But regardless, they're really good candles.
Yeah, they're expensive. Somebody just asked me in the store tonight. She was just trying to be cheap. She thought, oh, I'm your friend. I could go ahead. Like, no. We barely know each other, okay? You just work in the store, and I come and purchase things, and you ring me up.
Exactly. You know we might be going to war, right?
With that bitch?
No.
I'm kidding.
Well, Russia is maybe going to invade Ukraine.
What did I tell you? Who's the one that was stirring it up? It's this old hag.
Yeah, I know. Russia was going to supposedly invade Ukraine, and Biden just sent
Started up.
5,000 or something like that
Troops there.
troops. No, on not sent them there, but sent them on call, like saying, "Be ready, be packed, be prepared, because we might be
Yeah.
shooting you over there."
He was talking about that on
That
TikTok.
could be World War III. That's not good.
No, it's not good. But you know what would be good? If he was right in the dead center line of it.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about. J-Rob music. Hey, how are you? Welcome. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. So, again, if you guys want candles, I have different sizes, different prices, different, same quality, of course, as the expensive wax that I always use. But, like I said, this is a perfect example. Don't mind the wick, I have to cut it. I always keep the wick short until the candle is completely, how do I say this, dry. But my candles are very, very soft. So let me show them. Did you light it already?
No.
Let me show them real quick.
Well,
Let me show you guys the quality of my wax.
The wick first.
This is why, and I always leave the wicks long because it just depends on, I mean, some people like it long, so they'll just prefer it long, and some people like to cut it short. I cut these short because they come with the lid.
I'll teach you guys a secret. You cut your wick all the way down to here, and your candle will burn evenly all the way to the bottom.
Yeah. So, I mean, some people, like I said, prefer it long. Some people prefer it short. The shorter the wick is, the longer the candle. But at the same time, like with my candles, they burn long time anyway, for days at a time. So, this one, the ones that come with the lid, like I said, it comes with my own personal warning sticker that I put at the bottom. And then if it comes with the lid, the jars with the lid, then my own personal sticker comes on it, of course. So you have a little piece of Monica with you when I mail this to you. So this is, and they all smell really good. So this is a red rose smell. Oh my God, it's like I just made it, and I made this like a while back. This is for a client. My husband tried to jack this one, and I said no. This is a love candle I made. It is pink. It's pretty pink, really beautiful. Smells really incredible. I love the smell. So that's one example of a candle that I made. Here's the example. I'm going to burn my fingers one more time because it's kind of hot. It's been burning for like 3 days now. Tomorrow will be the 4th day. My candles burn for a long time. This is a yellow one. This is actually a cleansing candle that I made. So it keeps my house nice and cleansed. And, burn my nose. It smells really good too. So this is my cleansing candle that I made. It's yellow. It's really beautiful. And I could do road opener candles, any kind of spiritual candles. This I made just because it smells like whiskey. What did you say it smells like? Cedar wood?
Like cedar wood, yeah. Like the oak barrel.
Like from the whiskey. Smells really good. So here's another one that I made. It's not yellow. I don't even know why the fuck it's showing it. Ugh, this is why I hate video cameras. This is actually light brown. Okay, I don't know why the fuck it's showing yellow. It's actually light brown. Maybe if I turn a light on more, you guys will see it. I don't know. No, it just makes it brighter. No. It is light brown. And then I did dark brown all around on the top to make it look like pretty whiskey candle you could drink. It smells really good though. And then this is the good quality of my candle. This is why people love my candles. And once they order it from me, they don't go back to anyone else. So, you know, when you buy candles from the stores, you touch the wax, it's really fucking hard. Yeah, because they're using cheap wax. That's where they sell them for really cheap. Not my candles. They're not cheap. They're not expensive, but they are affordable and they're worth it. I'll tell you that much. So this is the good quality of my candle. You see the middle, the finger mark right here? Because my husband wanted to smell it, so he put his finger in it to smell it. So just touch a little bit of it, and it goes down. Because it's not fake. It's not the cheap kind. The product I had purchased from you, the shells, they still smell good. Oh my god, awesome, cool. Remember Maria ordered the shells for me, for the protection shells? She said they still smell good.
I know. I got.
That's because Monica doesn't use fake products. I use the expensive ones, huh?
I know. I got one of them on the fireplace, and it still smells good.
Yeah, we have a couple on the fireplace, and they still smell good. So my stuff isn't cheap. That's why they last for a long time. Oh, it smells good. Okay, it really smells so good. It's like fresh. So if you guys want to purchase a candle from me, definitely do so. Go to monicaspiritqueen143. I do have some pictures on there, which they don't justify more than half the pretty candles I make. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to take my word for it and order it from me. And then, like I said, once you order a candle from me, you can't go back and order it from other people. You're just going to be hooked on my candles. So do that. Everyone else that ordered the candle, again, I do apologize. Delay. I'm definitely going to 100% try to make an effort to go this week to the post office to send them out to you guys. But that's because I've been doing shows back to back and I've been extremely busy. Which, one of the shows that I did, the episode is coming out tomorrow. I will keep you guys informed of where to go and watch that episode. You guys are going to love it. I'm actually excited to see it myself. The full overall finishing episode. I haven't seen it myself either, so I'm going to see it with you guys tomorrow, which I'm really excited. The producers did not want me to see it until it was done, so I'm really excited to see it too. But anyways, I'm going to get going. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great week, safe week. Again, don't do what I would do. Y'all better fucking stay in your lane and behave. And just stay safe, you guys. I mean, it's a crazy world out there. I'm not talking about the ass fires. I don't give a fuck about that bullshit, okay? I'm not telling you guys to stay safe with that bullshit because I don't believe in it. I'm saying stay safe from all the violence that's going on around the world right now. And just, keep your eyes and ears open and just, be safe out there in the world. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. When the show comes out, I'll let you guys know. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.